podcast. We have bucket loads of mayo. And so the America is not racist becomes the GOP 2024 mantra. This ought to be good. Right back on Keep It P podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and J Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P podcast, motherfucker.
Look at all them good things that Mike is doing for the man.
Vaughn Savage and J Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P podcast where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'm keeping P. As a matter of fact, keep it P, then again, keep it PG-P-E. This is Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
If you just stop talking about racism, the racism will just go away. See, y'all keep bringing it up. It's y'all with that pro-black stuff. It's y'all.
Morgan, I never wanted to be black free.
If you just quit mentioning the racism, maybe the racism will just go away. Maybe now.
All by himself.
Now come on now. I'm with you when you're right now. I'm with you when you're right. I'm with you when you're right now, but you're wrong now. You're wrong. You know you're wrong. Ain't no racists around here.
You're wrong.
You see what they doing for them good Asian people now? How they gonna make legislation for the Asian people and they racist?
And then, what about the immigration then?
They let them people, letting them folks get a clear pathway to citizenship. Now, what race is about that in the country? I'm saying it now. Y'all always pulling that race card. Ain't no racism around here. There's some good white folks around here. Now, y'all can sit up here and listen to this Keep It P podcast if you want to, where they take the news, the situations, and the everyday occurrences and show how one could not have been keeping it P, but you're wrong. You know you're wrong. But you're wrong. Y'all sitting up here listening to them talking that black stuff, you're wrong. Ain't no nation around here. You're wrong.
It's America.
You see all that nice stuff they doing for them Asian people. Now you tell me what race is nothing than that.
All them La Quintas and Walmart gift cards.
Joe Biden just gave $86 million down at the border for the La Quinta, for the people to come over here. And you talking about racism. He just paid for the folks to come over here. All right. Now listen to this article. As they so eloquently tell you, ain't no racists around here. Ain't no racists around here. Democrats made structural racism a centerpiece of their 2020 presidential primary. No, they didn't. See how political
Democrats?
See how Politico is so quick to lie to you, and Politico is supposed to be the facts.
So soon as the article started,
the Democrats made structural racism a centerpiece of their presidential primary. No, they didn't. The real grassroots made race a part of it, and it was because of race that y'all barely slipped through the cracks and finessed the whole race. Y'all finessed it. I don't even like Trump, but y'all finessed it though. You finessed it. Y'all didn't really win because we wasn't out there like that. Because we heard shit like, you think I'm only gonna do something for black people? No. We heard that. We also heard, if you don't vote for me, then you ain't black. We heard that.
You ain't black.
We heard that.
Right on the Breakfast Club and in front of Charlemagne the Third.
Fuck it, say what it is. Now the Republican rebuttal is
this ain't the raw.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
Man, save something for the raw.
Yeah.
You got to save something.
Yeah. Okay. Now that Republican rebuttal is emerging as an early plank of 2020 GOP contest, America is not racist. The mantra used by nearly all the Republican contenders is unavoidably in the earliest stages of GOP nominated campaign. And the annual Family Leadership Summit in Iowa this month, all three potential president prospects on the stage: former Vice President Mike Pence, former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and South Dakota's Kristi Noem, took turns to refrain to one another. The top Democrats included President Joe Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris, said publicly that they do not believe America is a racist country, but Republicans are hoping to portray the party as out of step with the thinking of mainstream America, and by assuming to harness lightning rod issues such as critical race theory and defund the police. The GOP is signaling that race will be again the center of the 2024 campaign. It's a winning issue with independents, and it's good for the base, but I really think rank and file American voters who are in the middle, whoever you're, however, whether you're center left, center right, suburb votes, parents, I think they all feel like America is not a racist nation. Well, they're all delusional.
I would have to say that.
So now y'all running on a campaign base of delusion. So basically what they're saying is, let me break this down for y'all in layman's terms. Basically what they're saying is that their party is going to be running on the I don't give a fuck, I'm white and I say so platform. We know what's going on. Yeah, we know y'all getting shot. Yeah, we know the economic disparities. Yeah, we know we done stopped y'all from getting cribs. Yeah, we know we done sent highways through your neighborhoods, breaking up. Yeah, we know there's a couple cities flooded in America that used to be black. Yeah, we know about Tulsa and Philly and the Seminole. We know about all that shit. But guess what? That shit ain't racist because we said it ain't. That's it. It says, so including Lindsey Graham in 2016. I think this is the case of the Democrats going way too far, and I think this is a very effective issue. The silence of hitting Democrats on the subject of race was discussed privately by GOP strategists on the sidelines of the Republican National Committee dinner in California last month, and again at the meeting of the returning Republicans Association last week in Aspen, Colorado, according to multiple people who attended the conference. So basically what they just said is, all right, we talked to our Democrat buddies, right? And we're going to tell them that all they talk about is race. All they're trying to do is paint America as a racist country. So they have agreed to the shield. So what they're going to do is they're going to scale back on all their racist shit while we go harder for it, thus leaving the darkies in the middle without nobody fighting for their issues. See, this is what the two-tier system does for you guys. They give you the one people that seemingly supposed to fight for your issues but really don't, which is the really biggest snakes that stab you in the back at every turn. Then they got the other side that is just the ravenous, no, we don't give a fuck, we ain't fucking with y'all anyway. So now you stuck between a rock and a hard place. A rock meaning they ain't going, a hard place meaning we'll talk and act like we were for y'all, but we really trying to kill you in the most humane way, genocide possible in the world, so that we still look like upstanding people. It just looks like all the niggers just, killed themselves and drunk a lot of beer and smoked a lot of weed and shot each other.
It's the classic good cop, bad cop technique.
Thank you. It is. That's it. So it's a lot of paragraphs of explainage. I'm gonna get down to the last few so we can get to the meat and potatoes, because they always stick the bullshit at the end. It says, in Republican messaging on race, Democrats say they are confronting both a straw man argument and what Jamie Harrison, on the chair of the Democratic National Committee, called the former RNC chair, law ouster stuff, which is the dog whistles. So y'all don't do the dog whistles, Democrats? hold up. There was just a Democratic little piece the other day that Tariq touched on, where they was talking about the biggest or the most detrimental group of people to the Democrats in 2022 and 2024 is the woke people. And they showed a picture of 3 black people on the screen. They said them, the woke people. The people who fight for black issues is the worst people. So yeah, y'all go watch Tariq's last episode. He broke that shit down. Like super broke. No. It wasn't Tariq, it was Professor Black Truth. And they was cutting up his stream. I remember now, cause they was chopping the stream down because he was coming with so much receipts and work. It said if Trump wins again in 2024 campaign will likely future replies of 2020's campaign charged rhetoric on Friday when Cleveland's baseball team announced that it would change its name from the Indians to the Guardians. Trump said in a statement that he cannot believe this such thing is happening. A small group of people are absolutely crazy ideas and policies is forcing these changes to destroy our culture and heritage. Basically what he said is y'all giving too many inches to these darkies and these minorities because y'all allowed them to change the Indians' name to the Guardians. What next? Taking down racist statues? Oh, that's already happened. What next? Talking about racist history in school? Oh, they trying to stop that right now. What next? They don't want us to have a voice or say nothing. Oh no. Trump style and rhetoric turned off many independents and southern suburb voters in the midterm elections in 2018 and again in the presidential race in 2020. But if Trump doesn't run, the GOP primary field in 2024 may feature any number of less polarizing figures who Republicans believe could more effectively counter Democrats' race. So basically what they're saying is they need somebody who in there who can be a little bit more covert with the racism. See, Trump was putting it out there too hard and we ain't really ready to we don't want to go to war with the darkies like full on. We just want to kill them slow. And you're fucking up the program with all of this rhetoric. Would you tone it down some?
Faster than the Democrats, though. We
need to go faster. Pace. But just not outright. Just move it over a little bit. Right. It goes on to say, Pence is already trying out a version of that message, telling the crowd in the early nomination state of New Hampshire last month that America is not a racist country. It is past time for America to discard the left-wing myth of systematic racism. Well, it's not a left-wing myth, and when they say left-wing people, they mean darkies. Democrats, left-wing, leftist, liberal means black people. And black people ideas. They just hate that the white people took on the black people ideas seemingly, because they don't really. They talk about them in passing, but never actually do anything. But the fact that they're talking about them, they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit, dog.
Why do you support a party that was for slavery? First of all, we don't support no party over here on the Keep It P.
Not at all.
We support the B1 party.
Right. So if you don't know what that is, then you ain't been watching the show and you tripping. No, we don't support any candidates at all unless they grassroots, and we haven't had none of them yet. When we get some, we'll let you know, because we gonna be. The closest
one was in, I think it was North or South Carolina.
Yeah, old girl that was talking that real shit.
Yeah.
But did we actually go? Well, see, we didn't. What we needed to do was go to her website and her platform and see what the fuck it say on the website, because you know they say the bullshit in public, but when you go to the website, we believe in LGBT rights. We believe in LGBT bathrooms. We believe that the family should be LGBT, and LGBT is great. What about black people? Ha ha ha! We're not talking about those. We're not talking about those guys anymore. We're done.
Still on that?
You're still on the black stuff? We're done with that. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Just want y'all to know that we finna be campaigning real hard coming up here, because The fight is never over, and we got to disband mess. Well, I think this ploy, this little trick makes them look super delusional, but then you're also gonna see a lot of America jump on the bandwagon because they want to live in the delusion too. You're gonna have your Democrats and your Republicans go along with this message, and if they get the right GOP candidate that can say all the racist shit just in a smooth way, I think this next election is gonna be a critical point. You're gonna see all the white people go to the Republican side. All of them. Because
you're gonna see your sprinkles too. You're gonna see your Kuna Matatas over there too, though.
Well, yeah, because the Democrats ain't just quite going hard enough on the crime and all of that. Like the dominant society wants them to target blackies. So instead of going for white supremacy light, they gonna go with full strength.
Yeah.
Yep. Get in that comment section, get the comment section and get in the description section. There is a lot of links for a lot of products over there for you guys to take advantage of. I don't know why I'm holding my head to the side like this. I don't know, but that's what I was doing. I don't know. I just noticed. I just noticed I was. But we got all type of gear. We got the short sleeves. We got the long sleeves. We got the hat. We got, the kitchen magnets. We got all type of shit on the Keep It P side of the game. Oh, look at
exclusive though.
That's an exclusive KIPP. We got 10 of those left. Those are limited edition KIPP shirts. 10 left. Get on jlava.com or tzvonsavage.com to see how that you can get your exclusive, not even in the store, KIPP-T. You hear me?
You heard me.
4 words that we leave you with.
Love, peace, blessings, and Maloha. Take that.
I was just trying to do the 3D thing.
Music TV.
Ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
I bring it back like I took you from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, change your life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like midnight. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call it inside.
Then you could just go and say, this is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. Flowers in the image, and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'ma change.
Yeah, I'm an animal, red gorilla. I eat your dog, your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center. Which I grew up living life, which I knew. Standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TC scientific, get into what's the plan? C, throw kickbacks, zip sacks, throwing kicks on, get applause.